Hi, my YouTube family. I just cut my own self off. I was in the middle of telling you a story about this, and then it fell, and it clicked off, and I have to start the video all over again. So this is take 2. Lips of the day. Here we go again. This is my Brooke Shields. I can't believe I'm doing this over again. You just don't know. I was 11 minutes in, honey. Brooke Shields, and this is the color Gospel. And Mr. Man. Yeah, you missed him muffining and all of that. I'm sorry. This is the Brooke Shields limited edition color in Gospel, and this is the packaging, which I really, really like. And this is the color, which I really, really like. And this is, I already did it. So this is the swatch. And I said that it was a mix of burgundy, or kind of like a wine and a maroon color, because it's got a smidgen of brown in there. There's the maroon, but it's mostly a wine maroon-ish kind of shade. So it's a luster, and oh, he's done. It's a luster, and the staying power is about 2.5 to 3 hours. It does bleed a little bit because I use my MAC Vino. And it went right over the MAC Vino. I was like, what? Yeah. So it does bleed a little bit. Other than that, that is Lips of the Day. Heavy-handed blush is my CoastalScents Forever Blush in Passionate. And I had a devil of a time with this morning. That is Passionate, which is the dupe for Sleek's Fenberry. And I had a devil of a time. As you can see, it's rather heavy. And, oh, I had a devil of a time this morning, people. Remember I was talking about breaking out a little bit? It turns out that it's my kabuki brush. It needs to be washed. So I have to wash my kabuki brush. So I used another blush brush. I use my EcoTools blush brush. But my EcoTools, I'm realizing that my kabuki brush is the blush brush that I have to use for all my brushes because I have more control over it. So I used my EcoTools blush brush, and I'm very disappointed. I don't know why. It wouldn't smooth on the blush. So then I had to change that brush, and I used my EcoTools bronzer brush. But the bronzer brush picks up rather heavily. No matter how light I tapped on this, bam, it was like whoosha. Time was of the essence, so I just had to really kind of not even do it twice. Just use one swipe here, one swipe there, and then this is what you get. So it was a little bit clownish this morning and today, but hey, it is what it is. So that is that with that upon that. But I was talking about my eyes, and there are wrinkles, people. Wrinkles. I don't know if you want to see. If you could see these dark wrinkles that I really would like to get rid of. But it's age. It's not lack of concealer or anything of that nature. And then there's this eye right here, which smudges, and then this eye doesn't smudge. I don't understand what is going on. I put the makeup on the exact same way for both eyes, but this one smudges and this one doesn't smudge. So I don't know what the problem is, but the wrinkles are what I really would love to get rid of, no matter how I conceal. Concealer gets rid of the dark circles, which is fine. I get rid of them, no problem. But it's the wrinkles. But I really, I can't complain. I cannot bitch. I cannot moan. I am not wrinkling up here. I'm not wrinkling with the laugh lines. I'm not wrinkling down here, up in my cheeks. Black don't crack, but to a certain extent. So I'm very proud of my skin, and I'm happy. If this is all I need to bitch and moan about, then I'm cool with it. The concealer that I am using is the Maybelline Age Rewind. Eraser Dark Spot Concealer Treatment. And it does a good job with the dark circles. Oh my God, it really does a good job with the dark circles, but it doesn't do anything about the wrinkles. That's a whole different ball of wax. I don't know if there's anything that can get rid of the wrinkles. It's just age. I'm 50. What do I expect? It's bound to happen. So, you know, other than that, I'm cool with, you know, the whole makeup look, except for the blush that was rather heavy-handed. So that's basically it in a nutshell. But I do have to tell you, Cutie dropped a bomb on me today. He has moved in with Mrs. Cutie. Living in sin. So, yeah. I say nothing. What can I say? I cannot say anything. So, there's nothing to say. So that's that, people. With that upon that. It is Friday. Thank you, Jesus. It went rather quickly, which I'm thrilled about. It went rather quickly. Pop and I are finally going to see Mom tomorrow. So that's in the works. It seems like the weather is going to be in our favor this time. So it's going to be fine. We're going to see Mom. After that, we're going to have some breakfast. And then we come back home. And I chilly willy. And that is that. Now, as for yesterday, why you did not see me. I woke up, and Easterners, those who live in New York and New Jersey and all of that, you know that it was kind of balmy and humid the whole week. Well, let me tell you something. Humidity, rain, sinuses, and a migraine do not mix. Don't mix at all, which is what I woke up with yesterday. I was stuffy, and it was a sinus headache mixed with a migraine, or the sinus kicked into a migraine. I don't know what the hell. All I know is when I tried to lift when the alarm, well, it started at night, or I should say closer to, it was in the morning. It was too late to get up and get an aspirin and come back to sleep. So I just laid there until it was time for my alarm to go off. The alarm went off, and I was like, today I'm not going anywhere. Plus it was raining, cats and freaking dogs. So that, on top of the whole situation that was going up in here, I called in sick. I said no. So that's why you didn't see me yesterday. But then I laid down on here. But then I started to get hungry. So I got up, made myself some breakfast very slowly. I was moving at a snail's pace yesterday, very slowly. Ate in the living room, watched a little bit of television, but then I started to get sleepy again. So I closed the television, closed the shades, stayed in the dark, and went to lie down on the sofa. Mr. Man was not pleased with me lying down on the sofa. So he's hopping on me, hopping off, hopping on me, hopping off. And now his new thing is, I know it sounds bad, but he likes to lie in between my legs. So, you know, where my calf is. So, not up to where my thighs are, but where my calf is. Where my calves are. Where my calves are. He likes to lie down there. So, I had to lie down on my back in order for him to have room to lie down. Because I had a throw on, and he loves that throw. He loves it because it's very soft and it's very plush. So, me being 50, going through the hot flashes and everything, I had the fan on. I was cold, so I had to put the throw on. But I was stuffy because of the humidity. It don't make no kind of sense. When you get to my age, you'll understand. So I put the throw on, and I went to lie down. So now I know he wants to lie with me. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna lie down on my back. I may not stay on my back too long, because I can't really lie flat on my back. So I lied there for a little bit. Speaking of the devil, here he is. But then he just nudged himself, wedged himself right in there. And I said, oh, okay, good. So he's just going to stay there. So, oh, no. He's like, no, this is not gonna do. This is not gonna do. So he got up, walked on my stomach, and now he wants to lie down next to me over here on the sofa. So now I have to turn myself over a little bit on my side to give him a little bit more room. He managed right next to me. I'm like, oh, okay, my baby wants, he knows that mommy's sick, so he wants to lie next to me. Wedged himself in, and I said, okay, good. You stay there, and I'm trying to close my eyes to catch a little snooze. Oh, no, this won't do either. He hopped off. And I said, okay, babe, well, you just go do what you need to do. He went to do what he needs to do, came back in between my legs again. I said, oh, no, this is not going to, yes, he's not going to take no nap today. So, you know, I just let him do what he needed to do until he finally he walked away. And I tried to catch a few snoozes. I dozed in and out. And then at around 12:30, quarter to 1, the sun, boom, came out. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? It was raining, like gushing rain. And I really thought it was going to be an all-day thing. Turns out it wasn't an all-day thing, but hey, I wasn't about to like say, oh, by the way, I'm coming in. No, this was not going anywhere. It went away for a little bit, but it left my head very heavy. So I was just not going anywhere yesterday. Okay, I just wasn't. So I just kind of just watched television, and I'm rewatching my entire series, my entire DVD series of The West Wing. Don't talk to me. That's my show. It has always been my show. And Martin Sheen is my president. I mean, Obama's okay. But you know what? Obama should watch the entire series of The West Wing. Because things that they were talking about back then are now happening now. And The West Wing ended, what, in 2006, 2005? Something like that. And what they predicted then is happening now. I'm like, you know what? Obama should be watching this entire series. I'm just saying. So that's just that with that, upon that, people. Between, trying to take care of yourself and not trying to lose control and lose all your senses with regards to all of this Ebola situation. Because let me tell you, all day long, all week long, on CNN, Ebola. And now it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And I can't. From the time I turn on the TV at work, which is at 9 o'clock when I come in, to the time I leave, 5:30, it's nothing but Ebola news. I can't. All damn day. So I try to do other things. I have to keep the TV on. Rules. But I try to do things on my computer, Google images, lipsticks and eyeshadows and what have you, just to tune it out. It doesn't work. It really doesn't, because everything is breaking news. We have breaking news and breaking news. I'm like, for real? So Ebola is alive and kicking and killing people. Okay? I'm just letting you know. But in reality, we've really only had one death. Only one. People seem to be catching it, but I'm not, it's sad to say that they're not dying, but no, that didn't sound right. It's sad to say that they're not dying. You know what I mean. One person has died, but we don't know if the other people who are all of a sudden, everybody's catching Ebola, they're all going to die. So we don't know. But just, on a plane, on a cruise, this person, that person, this person that was on the plane, but they was sitting, 3 feet away, may have caught it. Like, I thought you had to be in contact with the person, exchange saliva or some kind of bodily fluid. Now you have to just be in the same room as the person, but it's not supposed to be airborne. So I don't know how this is working out. All kind of contradictions, all kind of ways. So that's just that, the way it's the way this whole situation is going. That is just that upon that. Just be careful. And, that's why I just go to work and come home. I don't do traveling anymore. My traveling days are over. I just, I don't even cruise anymore. And I got 14 cruises under my belt. But I don't do that anymore. First of all, you ain't got no money to do plane or cruise, so you ain't going nowhere for real. But seriously, I just want to go to work, and I am already in an enclosed environment, so just leave me alone. Don't sneeze on me. Don't do nothing. Just keep it moving. And just let me go home. That's all. That's all I really want. That's it. And give me my check. I got paid yesterday. No, 2 days ago. And I'm broke. Okay. In any event, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. That's really it, people. Welcome to the fold, newcomers. My family is growing immensely, and I love it ever so. So everybody have a good weekend, a safe weekend. Take care. Hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you on Monday. Okay? I love you. Bye now.